Hello, future millionaires. This is Aztec, and this is the CSC. Alright, so this is just going to be a really quick video, guys. No fluff, no puff, just like always. So let's go ahead and get into it. We're going to go ahead and take a look at the Bitcoin USD Coinbase charts. We're going to look at the 4-hour, the daily, and the weekly to go ahead and give you an idea of where I think we're going in the short term. Now basically, guys, I'm still very bullish. If you guys have been following my videos, you'll have seen that I have been bullish, and I did predict this breakout out of the wedge in the last couple videos that I made. So, hey, everyone's been extremely happy about this move. This was a very nice move here for Bitcoin, and let's get into it. So, the reason I'm bullish is because of the daily and the weekly, and I'll get to that in a second. But first, let's go ahead and look at where we're at in the short term. On this 4-hour chart, you can see here that we had this big move, and we're starting to retrace, and that's totally normal, guys. That's a great, healthy thing to go ahead and retrace. You don't want to just keep moving up, without any sign of retracement. So it's nice to go ahead and get that, move where you're moving up and then retracing up and retracing up and retracing, getting that whole 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 movement upward. Now, I was talking on the Cardano Trading Telegram channel recently with a couple of the guys, and I was saying that I think we're going to move down to this $3,555 area. Now, the reason I think we're moving down here is because, first of all, it's the 618, and you can see here on this purple line over here, if I go ahead and zoom out, we had a lot of support recently and resistance off this line, so it's a significant line right here. You had some support back in December, some more support in January, support all throughout here, support in resistance over here in middle of January. So this is a pretty significant line. Not only is the 618, which is very significant, but we've actually seen a lot of support and resistance recently off of this line. So that's one really strong point there. And also we have these EMAs that I'm looking at, and you can see this really dark EMA here. This is the 200-day moving average, and you have the 20-day moving average, and they're about to kind of converge right here at the 618. So I could definitely see some movement down, retracing down to this $3,550 area, give or take $10, $20, and these lines kind of converging right around here, and these candles bouncing off either the 618 or these EMAs. So both of these, the EMAs, you can see the candles bounce off EMAs. It happens very often, and it just so happens that we also have the 618 in this area. So this looks like a very strong area in my opinion. Now, really, you can see that this MACD does look kind of bearish. It looks like it wants to kind of break underneath the trend line here, this red line. And we are kind of overbought, to be honest, on the 4-hour. So that's why, even looking at the indicators, it looks like we have a little room to move down. And if we're going to retrace, the first area I'm seeing is right here at $3,550 area. Now, the reason I am bullish, and I think that we're going to go ahead and retrace and then bounce up again, is based off the 1-day and the weekly. Now, let's go ahead and zoom in here on this daily chart, and let's take a look. I mean, really, this is a bull flag, guys, right here. This is a bull flag. And obviously a bull flag is very bullish. And you have this RSI, we're sitting at 54, so it's a nice neutral RSI. There's room to move up and down from this point. But let's go ahead and take a look at this MACD on the daily. You can see that this histogram is showing some nice buying pressure here. This is really strong buying pressure. And the MACD has already crossed over the trend line and it's headed upward. And let's go ahead and shift over to the weekly. Just making this real quick. Just give you guys the goods and moving on. Now, basically, this weekly is what is very, very, very significant to me. Obviously, we broke out of the descending wedge. We're moving up towards the top of this channel that I've drawn out here. And what is most significant here to me is that this RSI is sitting at 36 on the weekly. So we're very oversold. We definitely, would, generally, we would see some movement upward when we're oversold like this. And we haven't seen anything very significant, any large moves upward on the weekly for some time since we fell back in November of last year. So we're very oversold, so that's a sign that we have room to move up, especially on the weekly. And then check out this MACD, guys. Let's go ahead and pop open the MACD on this weekly Bitcoin chart to get a better idea of what I'm talking about. Now, obviously, we've been falling, and there's a lot of sell pressure, starting from November of last year. And slowly, this sell pressure has been tapering off. You can see it's been going from red to white. And look at this little tiny bit of sell pressure that's left. And the trend line is kind of moving sideways at this point. And the MACD is moving up, and it looks like it wants to cross up and over the trend line, so we would get a very bullish crossover here. So basically, zooming out, looking at the big picture on the indicators, even though, if you zoom out and look at the overall trend, we are bearish, and that is definitely significant, guys. This overall trend is bearish. We've been moving down. But you can kind of see on this weekly, we are kind of moving sideways down. But what is most significant are the indicators. And they look like they are indicating that we're going to move upward at this point. So with the pattern that, the pattern, we recently broke out of the pattern. We're forming a bull flag. And the indicators are looking very bullish, zooming out and looking at the big picture on the indicators. This is what leads me to suspect that we'll probably bounce at some point. And if we're looking for an area to bounce, let's go ahead and recap. We're looking at this 4-hour chart again, because this is, we're zooming back in, looking for a better kind of like a short-term target. We have a 618 here, so nice support. And we have these EMAs coming to back up this support level. So, yeah, we seem to have a nice area to bounce off of as well. So, that's my thoughts. Go ahead and tell me what you think, guys. And Frank G from the Cardano Telegram channel, I'm taking a look at the charts you sent me. They look very interesting. And, we'll see. I'll have to look into them a little bit more. But good talking to all of you guys on the Cardano Telegram channel. If you want to pick my brain, guys, that's the place to go. And I just want to go ahead and take a little time to say thank you. I hit 220 subscribers. To me, that is a huge deal. It's been a really fun ride hanging out with you guys, being able to meet you guys on the Cardano Telegram trading channel. And I just want to say thanks because, without you guys, I don't have anything. And my whole goal with this YouTube channel is just to go ahead and meet people and help people that, are new to crypto or new to trading. And of course, I hang out on the Cardano Trading Telegram channel because Cardano is my favorite. So yeah, guys, tell me what you think. I got a new camera, microphone. I added some new art to my YouTube channel, and I've kind of, I got the intro. Tell me what you think. I've been making some updates. Yeah, that's it. Just short and sweet today. Never give up on the future of money.